Sponsored by LDO Motors and Polymaker. Live stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams of 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Lasers, resin printing, and see engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's dream for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and Polymaker. Stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and see engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Long streams for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and Polymaker. Live stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams of 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Lasers, resin printing, and see engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's dream for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and Polymaker. Stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and see engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started.
What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello. I'm finally here. I've been having internet problems like crazy. It's just been going nuts, up and down, and calling Cox Communications. And then I tried to log into my Google account a bit ago, and it locked me out, so I couldn't check my form. And man, it's just headache after headache. You know how it is. Anyway, whenever you want to do something live, things go wrong. Well, anyway, LDO has sponsored my turtle build. Jason from LDO Motors sent me out this kit a few weeks ago, and I haven't opened it up, but I've been watching lots of different live streams people have been having working on this. DeWitt, Modbot, there's been many different people working on it, and I've been watching bits and pieces in their chat, seeing how things are going. And I started out printing a bunch of stuff, and here's kind of what happened. These are all mistakes. And how'd that happen? I loaded the wrong type of filament for the wrong color parts. I've got green Polymaker PLA Plus that I printed the trays with. Got them right here. I got the inserts that I popped in. They're pot blue ASA, and I've done the outer frame in pot blue and most of the parts in pot blue. And then I also have some purple ASA that I printed a lot of the parts with. Everything was printed on X1 carbon. And yeah, we're going to get unboxing, and this will be part one of the build. Later on in this stream, we'll give away one roll of Polymaker filament each and every week when I start streaming this. And it looks like I got a commercial on YouTube. Hope you guys don't. But anyway, yeah, let me see how everything's going. I hope everybody can see and hear me okay. Let me say hi to a few people here. Bill Oslogos 3D Printing. Derek, hello. How you doing? Clayton, hello. Andrew, hello. Dan's 3D Prints UK. Guy the Jedi. Chris Mink. Just Push Print. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. And what I got here for a camera setup, I don't have an overhead, but I can show what's going on here. Well, anyway, yeah, I got a close-up cam. I can show you my other cam here. Let me switch over to my Box Turtle page, and then I can switch over and kind of show you what we got going on. And on the Box Turtle, there's which is all down in the description below. They have a page where they got their STL configuration. You figure out where you got your kit from. You go through and answer a bunch of questions. Then you download all your STLs based on what questions you answered. There's a link to their GitHub where it's got the most recent information. And then the actual build itself here, there's a page, and you go through everything page by page, and you pretty much start building it. So we're going to start unboxing, and we're going to get going. And yeah. Audio and video is good. Awesome. Good to hear that. Yeah, usually, the last time I done a build like this, it was a Prusa Mini kit. Took me 2 live streams. I had a friend of mine drop in and chat on screen with me, and it was just a nightmare trying to get the thing built. It had so many parts when it was completely broke down in pieces. And then I done a Hypercube Evolution years ago. It's 400 by 400 by 500, and that I built on different live streams. I think it was live streams. I don't remember if it was live streams or videos. I think I done videos on it. So most of my printers have been box printers. Basically, you put them together in 5 or 10 minutes and you're printing. So this will be quite a challenge here and a chore putting everything together on live streams. But let's get unboxing, and then we'll see how it goes. So let me switch my camera over here. So you can kind of see a close-up here. We got an LDO box. I've been wanting to open this thing early, and I haven't. See if I can get it to slide out. There it goes. Here, I'll switch that back. And I wanted the blue frame, but I noticed on the box it says black, so I never got the blue that I wanted. But that's okay. See what we got here. Documentation. Okay, it's just a checklist. Let's see if you can see it here. The checklist of all the parts you can go through if you want to and verify everything, which I'm not going to do. And we got some PTFE here. And another short piece. Got some clear filament here for doing parts, which I've already printed with little covers that light up. Rubber tires. For TN buffer and BT hard mounts. Hardware for the wheels. If I can put that where you can see it. Lots of screws, springs, all the different cables that you'll need to put it together. They're all pre-made, exact length. Now, this is an open source project from BoxTurtle. You could go out and source everything. You'd pay a ton more money, but a lot of stuff you'd have to buy in bulk. So it's nice to have companies out there that has everything exactly what you need in kit form, ready to go. Colored zip ties, tons of wheels, nuts and bolts. There are a few screws in there. Most of them are going to be bolts. The steppers, the heat sinks, extrusion. Set the extrusion out here. Little keychain, BoxTurtle keychain. Kind of cute. My wife might want it. AFC light board version 1. A little controller board. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what day to do this and when to do it. I know ModBot is usually on Wednesdays later, so I try to come on before him, but, you know, see how it goes. A stepper kit. There are 4 pancake stepper motors in there, round. And that's all the goodies. Put some of this back in here that I know I don't need right now. Hardware for wheels, don't need that. The extrusion we'll need out. And wires we don't need out right now. So let's see what we got here. Pretty sure this is going to be black. Appears to be. Cellophane off of it. Where'd I put my knife at? Yep. All black extrusion. It's all 2020. Yeah, I took that big table you normally see behind me on my weekly hangouts, and I slid that up against my desk and brought a monitor over here and kind of drug things around and try to make it all work. So, get all those extrusions out. Yeah, Chris Mink, you can print them ASA, ABS. I went with ASA. I ordered some, or not ordered, Polymaker sent me some more that I needed and already had some purple ASA. I used an ABS profile in on my X1 Carbon. I did not have a heated chamber, which kept the door closed. Everything printed out fine. I think on a live stream I seen here a while back or a week ago or something, somebody had mentioned that the ASA printed great with ABS profile, so that's what I did. Hello, Jose, how you doing? Yeah, the box, if people like to build, tinker with printers and build things, this is perfect. Because you got a ton of parts. It's a very easily explained in detail. Keeps you busy, whether you live stream it or not. Nice project. So, and then on the, let's see, let me show you a close up. Then on the BoxTurtle, I printed out the pop blue here in ASA and I just popped them in. Pressed in the frame, the little eyes, the mouth, and pressed them down. I forget what it was I used, but I used a little tool that I had and just pressed them in real tight. Worked out real good. I reprinted these. I had a problem. If you guys remember in my live stream last week, I was talking that I had a bad spot right here in one spot, and Tord mentioned that it was raised, and I hadn't seen that, but in the back it had warped. So I reprinted all of these, and I put a, what do you call it? Mouse ears on the corners, and I reprinted it, and then it worked out fine. So they're all good to go. Lots to do. And I got my X-Acto knife here ready to go. I need it for anything. There are lots of different tools I've seen people were using. I have it here already laid out and ready to go. Yeah, and then the purple parts. Got a bunch of purple parts here. I done a purple ASA. They came out really nice. The textured bed on them looks really good. And then some blue parts here. Also that same textured look on it. Came out really nice. What else? Oh yeah, and on the bottom of, well, you can't really see it there, but anyway. Came out good. So let me switch to my paperwork. It should be right here. Introduction. Okay, there's also links to everything down below where you can go and you can join their Discord, have the STL generator, their GitHub. I have these individual links down below. Go back through here. I'm going backwards. There's page 1. You click back through it. Kind of tells you how to print everything. Now, everything I did in either Bamboo Studio or Orca Slicer, my layers or shells that you would call it, were 6 top, 4 bottom, 4 perimeter, 25% infill, and I used gyroid. I see you got to take those off of those connectors there, take that rubber off. And it explains what the different arrows represent. So, and the frame. See where we're at. Okay, first thing we want to do. Oh, and this is really cool. These are, like everybody's been saying, are the best instructions ever. They're 3-dimensional. You can move them around. You can zoom in on them. Just roll your mouse button. And you see exactly what you do. It explains it, and you go on the next step. So, and one thing I want to show you here, I did go and buy DeWitt 3D up in Canada. Tim, as you know him, he recommended I go on Amazon. I picked this up. So, for doing my heat inserts. I got a small tip on there. I don't know which size I need yet, but I'll figure that out shortly. So I think I'm going to go with like 240 or 250 degrees. Let's see what's the next page going to be. And it's just showing where they're going to go and how you angle them when you get there. All right. Go back to my close-up camera. Let me pop my chat back up on my third screen so I can see what's going on. It's hard for me to see my monitors way over there and read chat. But on the close monitor I just showed you, that's where I popped up YouTube at. So I got that plugged in. Get this turned on. Probably take it up to like 240, 250. Okay, we'll go with 260. Actually, let me unplug it for a minute. I forgot something. I might have to change the tip, and I don't want to grab a hot tip with my hand. So let me find out where my heat inserts are, what bag. Take everything out. There's a bunch of them in here. Okay, here's a bunch of them here. Heat set insert brass M3 by 5 by 4, 75 pieces. So that's going to be them there. Set these out of the way. Oh, and those purple trays you seen a minute ago on the bottom, I printed those out off Thingiverse or printables. I sized them up real big, and that's to put nuts and bolts and screws in. When I get around to it. Come on, fingers, work. I was going to play music, but I couldn't really find any good free YouTube music that would continually play. So maybe for the next stream, kind of keep it turned down. See what size. Oh, that tip's way too big. Probably this little bitty one here. See what tips I got. Okay, that's the correct one right there. I printed out a little holder for the tips, but they just kind of fall out of it. So probably just keep them in a tray. Okay, now let me plug that back in. Alrighty, turn it back on. Let that heat up. Okay, these heat sets, we put them in one of my trays here. I printed out the TPU feet, but I'm not going to need them since they come with it. But see how it'll work out, then I can keep them all in there. Yeah, I was trying to print out. I haven't printed TPU in years, and I tried on the bamboo, and I kept having fails. And tried on the Sobel SVU8, I was having fails. So I got on their Facebook group, and somebody had a real good profile and pictured. I just searched for what I wanted to do, and it worked out. So they printed out pretty good. Should be nice and hot. Bring this over here where we can see it. See which way that goes. Okay. It drops down in there, so let's give this a shot for the first time here. Well, looks good. Okay, we got that down. Okay, one down. You look at my next page here. Let's see, page 2. Okay, we've seen that. Let's grab a tray and see which ones those go in. Okay. The center hole of the 3 on the left. And then that outstanding hole. Go back to that camera. Put my glasses on so I can see again. And looks like they gave us plenty, so if I have to at a later date go back and add more somewhere else, it'll be easy enough to do. So it appears to be those holes there. Okay, it looks good. Okay, got that one done. We'll just go through and do all four in the same way. Let me go back over to chat. Is the entry form working correctly, guys, for the giveaway? Yeah, I noticed on Tim's stream a couple weeks ago, somebody goes, "Well, this is boring. I've already seen all this." You know, well, it's new to the person that's doing it, so you know, if you want to hang out and watch, it's awesome. If you don't, you don't. But if I'm going to build it, I might as well do it on a live stream. Then if I screw up something, I'll give you something to laugh about. This little heat press was like, I don't know, $45 or something like that. Comes with soldering iron. Okay. Thanks, George. Jermaine, what's going on? Trevor, what's going on, Navar 3D? I used to, when I did my Hypercube years ago, I done all this freehand. Really nice. Just works really good. Just lay it on there, press them in. I'm really surprised my dog didn't bark at me this morning when I started to scream. If you guys watch me on Saturday, she's always barking at me when I get excited and start talking right at the beginning of chat. But she was laying next to me. She didn't make a peep. Pretty shocking. Yeah, the heat insert is small on the bottom side, so it drops right in the hole and it sits there. It's real nice. They're very small, obviously. If you got big hands, they're kind of hard to work with. Yeah, 260 seems to be a good temperature. Okay, set those trays out of the way. And let's see what's next. Secure the bars to the trays. Okay, I printed them with the bars, so I don't need to do that. Yeah, I printed them with the bars, so they pop right off. I already took them off, but there's like a big support here, and it just easily comes off on both ends. So that's taken care of. Install D2HW switch. Well, this actually, the first time I printed it, on these upper parts right in here, it was sagging a little bit. I didn't realize it was flat like in the picture. So I reprinted it and I used tree supports, and that was a mistake because it put tree supports on the inside of it. So yeah, that was a mistake. Some parts I use tree supports on just to help out, but if they're hollow inside, don't do that because then it's going to put supports where you can't get to them. So now we're going to come over here, find that. See, what did I print that in? Blue. Unplug my soldering iron. Get out of the way. And then I went to the dollar store and I bought these bins for, I don't know, $1.25 or something each, just to separate the parts. Better than having a bunch of Amazon boxes stacked up everywhere. Must have been purple. Where'd I put it? Here it is. Ta-da, hiding. All right. You find the bearing, wherever that's at. Now I know why these live streams take so long. It's trying to find everything. If I would open up the box in advance, I could have had everything laid out as per that live stream ready to go. But now that it's open, the next live stream will go smoother. MR63ZZ. MR63ZZ, okay. Found the bearing. D2HW Microswitch. I don't remember where the microswitches were. Put all the lights back in the bag. I don't need them. Separate these. Spam call. Okay, it's not that one. Load 1, prep 3, load 2. D2 HW. What's going on, Dave? Da Vinci? Yeah, just trying to figure out which switch it is. Okay, it's not this one. That's got a lever on it. So it's out of these two. Okay, both of those. One's got a short cord, one's got a long cord. One is load 1, one is load 2. Oh, okay, let's see. Micro D's. D2HW C20 1H Microswitch. And I don't know which Microswitch. Load 1 or load 2. One's got a longer cord. The only thing that's different about it. Well, that sucks. PC Van Lit, the setup looks great, Jerry. You should use it on Saturday stream sometimes. Yeah. Just trying to figure out which one of these micro switches. One's got a long cord, one's got a short cord. See, one is much longer than the other. And I don't know which one goes in it because they're both identical. The hub, the micro switch, the bearing, and an M3 by 10. Let's find the M3 by 10. M3 by 18. M3 by 30. M3 by 8, getting closer. This is aggravating. Yeah, I definitely should have unboxed this early and separated what I needed for this stream. I will the next one. M3 by 10. M3 by 30. Well, the first question I had was the microswitches. I got one with a long cord, one with a short cord. The short cord is load 1. The long one is load 2. Installing in the hub, which is this right here. And I'm just wondering if that is that's the long or the short. You want the one labeled hub. Well, then it must have been in a different bag. All these wires were together in one bag and none were labeled hub. Oh, here's one. What's it labeled? Nope, load 3. Makes sense, that's what I'd want, but hey, guess what? There's one labeled hub. Okay. I just took all the long cords and assumed they're all the same. All right, got that. But I still need to find my screw, which is M3 by 10. There's the bearing. Let's drop the bearing in it. The bearing's in a tray. Okay, bearing dropped right in. I'm gonna hold it so you can see it. Bring my mouse back over here. That microswitch goes right in on top of it. Very simple. Now the hardest part of all this is finding the screw. M3 by 10. SHCS. M3 by 10. Well, I'll get it. M3 by 10, 25 of them. Got it. Ta-da. Too many bags. I don't build kits like this. Like I say, I've never done anything that's this many parts, so it's a learning experience. But glad you guys come along the journey. 3D Medic Vince, what's going on? So what driver that goes with that? And because you're screwing in the plastic, never tighten, just snug. And it's not leave loose, so go down and stop. So that should be good. So I accomplished something. That's done. Alrighty. Now let's move on to the coupler. Get a whole bag of them. Found them right away. Take one out for now. We'll pull that little rubber piece off the end. We don't need it. Looks like a little tire for a Hot Wheels car or Matchbox. And those are going to press in. I've got channel locks. I've got the table. I've got a mallet. I've got many ways I can do this. And I think the mallet would be best. That's it. Next one to do all 4 of the others. Right here. So since I still know where this bag is located, let me get 4 more out before I lose it. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I'm only streaming this on YouTube. I'm not on Twitch today. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. Take off the little rubber piece. It comes right off. No effort. They practically fall off. You could almost blow on it and get it off. Yeah, I got a bit of filament, and that's what when I printed one of these out originally, I had supports on it just for those little round areas, and then the internals had supports in it, so I ran filament all the way through it. There was only one of them that appeared to be slightly tight, but it wasn't that bad, so it'll wear itself smooth. Glasses back on. And I know they got a tool for this I printed. Well, that's for holding that other side. Let's see. I've already got one on it. Okay, they got another tool I printed for that side. Let's see how this works. There it goes. Yeah, this other tool you print out right here. It just slides right in that way, and you beat on the counter, you don't crush it. So that'll work out. Perfect. That's what she said, right? It's hammer time. There's the music for the stream. That's really cool. Each position, when you go to beat one of those in, it's got a flat spot at each one of those positions. It's really cool. Awesome, whoever invented that. That's it. And it's done. That part's done. You check the chat out real quick. Hey, Thunder Keys, what's going on? Projects in Dad's Garage. Hello, hello. 3D Medic Vents. Hello. George, Jeff B. Appreciate all you guys stopping in. Those just coming in late, the hardest thing I've had is when I unbox it, trying to figure out where everything is. There's so darn many bags of this, that, and everything. So anyway, yeah, I really appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. I'm not used to talking to myself doing live streams. I'm always used to having my Saturday Maker Hangouts where I'm talking to other people. So anyway, it is what it is. Really cool kit so far. All right. Let me go over here and pound it till it fits. Yep. You have to use a little lube, but anyway, that's another screen, another story. Let's see what's next. Step 8. Okay, step 8. Got that part right here, and those. They both lift out. Well, the circle's gonna, and right here, circle's gonna pop out. Where'd I put my knife? You double check that. Want to make sure I don't break anything. I pre-checked my parts and took off supports when I got them. Except for one of my front corners. I left one of them on to show you guys. Please don't break. Yay, didn't break it. It's pretty good. Throw that in the garbage. Hey, DaVinci 10. Yeah, I got chat way over my far monitor. I can bring it up on my close-up monitor here. So anyway, we've got that done. That's taken off. Let's go to the next part. And we're putting the fan in. All right. Sounds good. I seen the fan a minute ago. There it is. Got a fan. 3010 axial fan, 5-volt, one piece. Get the bag open. All right, there we go. And then I need 4 M3 by 16. We look around, see where those are at. M3 by 30. Here they are. Found them. Yeah, if I had a timer, if I had somebody here, they'd have a timer or stopwatch. See how long it takes me to find stuff. Where in the hell did the fourth one go? Only had 3 screws. Oh, it says 3-piece. So it must have been for something else. I'll have to find another one. See what fits that. And these have red arrows, so you tighten them all the way down. You just snug them when you get there. When you feel them bottom out, stop. Don't get it real tight. It's plastic, you will break it. Or strip it more than likely. Switch back over to my chat, see what's going on here. What do you guys think of the new intro music I made for LDO and Polymaker if you were here at the beginning and heard it? I'm going to go back and listen. Okay. Yeah, it's the normal countdown timer, but it's talking about the build and Polymaker, Turtle Box, LDO. And I got links below in the description for everybody too. I was going to put my Polymaker link down there, my affiliate link, and I forgot it. And I tried to log into YouTube earlier. I got locked out. I keep having trouble the last couple months. It keeps saying suspicious activity on your account. You got to keep re-logging in, and there is no suspicious activity. I'm just getting a lot of crazy stuff happening. Okay, M3x16. Let me find some more. I need one more. Maybe in another pack, but because that 3-piece that I just used is probably for something else. That's why there were only 3 in there. Yeah, it's going to be in one of the other bags. Yeah, here's more M3x16. Here's 6 more. So, hey, Mad Cat, what's going on? Glad you could stop by. Hello, George Elliott. Yeah, they did label each bag. All the bags have labels. What's what? It's just me, opening up the wrong thing. Runs the bolts. They always call them screws. They're bolts. if they don't have if they're not pointed and they don't have a tip on them, like they would go in wood, and they're flat on the bottom, they're bolts. Where I come from, they're bolts. And you know what? That's not good. You bottom them out to snug it and you screw things up. Here, let me show you a close up. See that? Where it's starting to pop through. That's a no-no. So I ran them down too snug. They're starting to come through the front. Okay. Well, I'll keep building, and then off screen I'll reprint this part and I'll re-put that back together. So I wasn't paying attention to the other side when I did that. So now we know. Oh well. Okay, let me go on to the next one. Let's see what's the next one here. Yeah, if you want to make your own songs for whatever reason, go to suno.com and you can make them for free. You can do like 6 a day or something. You pick a genre, what type of music, rock, soft rock, pop, whatever. You type in a bunch of words and hit generate, and it makes a song. You can also pay to do more things on their site. You can do some free ones too. Okay, the next one are the corners. And those I printed out. Those printed out really nice. I also ended up flipping them in the slicer, and then I added organic supports to them. And there's one of them here I didn't clean out. This one right here. Because this would be on the side, you can see I got the one support there. And I was trying to keep the rectangulars and the circles more round, so I went ahead and put those in. Where's my little screwdriver? They'll just clean out really easy. Slide along, pop them out. See, now that looks really nice. And so the ones I originally printed, they had a lot of extrusion sagging from the bridging. So I went ahead and put supports on them. This other one here is accordion style. Just comes out that easy. It's accordion style. And if I didn't have organic supports added, you would actually seen the contour of it, going, like an accordion. Or in construction, it looked like Pandeck that they pour concrete on in between the floors. Steel Pandeck. Okay, we got those next. Oh, good. Goody. Start putting extrusion together. In 5x16. So I guess that's the long extrusion. Looks like it. In 5x16. Let me find those. Check chat. Hey, Jack in the shop. What's going on? Hello, non-fam. Just push print. SPC 3D. Hello. Biney. Hello. How was everybody today? Just slowly chugging away. The LDO kit's really cool, but man, there's a lot of bag of parts. There's an awful lot of screws and bolts, and well, not bolts, but yeah. Well, yeah. Excuse me. There's bolts, not screws, and wiring, and just a little bit of anything and everything, everywhere. In 5x16. Okay. See if I can find them. Hardware for wheels. It's not that. M3. M3 by 30. M5 by 16. All right, found them. We got a bunch of them. Let's put them over here in one of these little bins. No, not actually. Take a few of them out. See, what do I have here that fits it? That one fits it. Okay, we're going to do one side, and we're going to slide some extrusion in it. Okay, we'll do this side. I'm left-handed anyway, so. I can do a lot of stuff right-handed, but when it comes to writing, I'm a lefty. I had Tim drop in last night. I was having trouble on my Stream Deck. I couldn't get my Super Chat button to work on the Stream Deck, but I can go to OBS and I can manually click it. So something I'll have to work out why it's not working correctly. Yeah, this has to be tightened up. It's slipping on me right there. I can only go so tight and start slipping. I need to actually pull it out, put a flat spot on it, and that way the set screws will get that flat spot and won't just start spinning. But they got it up tighter. It says blue arrow, so that don't mean real tight anyway. Okay, and then we're seeing, let's see that piece. Right there. Uh-oh. Am I back now? Can you hear me? Let me know in chat if you can hear me in my back. You guys hear me? Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, thank God. Appreciate it. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't realize that happened. I'm glad I looked up. Yeah, I've been having an internet problem. It really sucks. I'm $80 a month for high-speed cable internet just so I can stream and do stuff like this. And then it randomly goes down all the time and has issues. But it is what it is. Be glad when I can find fiber one of these days. Okay. I got to snug them down with something different. Okay, that Allen's too big. I didn't set out another Allen for that. But I have some T-handles here. Let me grab it. These other ones are too small. Well, actually, this will work. Just got to find the right one to fit it. Yeah, music would have definitely made this stream a lot better. Have something to listen to. Just don't have it so loud that it bothers everybody. Play something. Just want to barely get that snug. So that seems to be pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to the right page here. All right. Next page. Okay, we're going to put that doohickey in there. One M3 by 10. Just like that. Okay, M3 by 10. M3 by 8. M3 by 8. I'm sure it's right in front of me somewhere. M3 by 6. Getting closer. M3 by 18. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Let me change it so you can see my face. I'm just looking for the M3x10. Unless it was these in the tray. Duh. They're the ones I was already using that are in the tray. Alrighty. Yay, it's looking like a box turtle, sort of. We have something accomplished. Let's see what the next screen looks like. All right. Working on another big one. Let me go back here. Let me check chat, see what's going on with everybody. Hey, Dreams Void, what's going on? Some sorting boxes. Yes, I did. Actually, I've got 3 trays like this, and I just sized them up. They're either off Thingiverse or printables. They were a lot smaller, and I just made them bigger. I plan on sorting different screws and things out. That's what I originally printed them for. Then I'm doing a little bit of sorting as I go right here. So, kind of getting the hang of it. Now we're going to put this one together with the bigger bolts. There's one of them. Yeah, I was trying to figure out when did I want to do this first live stream. If I hadn't screwed up and misprinted a lot of it, I would have started this last week. And then I know that ModBot's usually on Wednesdays doing his build, but I wanted to try to come on earlier than that. And I didn't want to wait till tomorrow or Friday. So I've been working on my wife's car. I've been having problems with the Mercedes. Fuel problems. Not running right. We got it narrowed down. Okay, let me find that bag again. 5x16, I believe. Let me look. Yeah. I put a new fuel pump on her Mercedes 2002 CLK 320. New fuel filter, a bunch of other electronic parts. I kept getting error codes. And drove the car, went to the store and back, and I took it out by Dallas Air Force Base. And then a check engine light came on, had a baby. It finally got it home. Had a lot of problems. And then I put an expensive Bosch fuel pump on it. And then it wasn't getting any gas. And went to check the sending units under the tank. Under the back seat, pop up the back seat. There's 2 covers with sending units in the tank. It's a saddle type gas tank. It's got tank here, a little connection piece over the top with hoses that run across. So I took one of the hoses off yesterday on the side that feeds the fuel pump. There's no gas in it. So that is telling me that where the return line comes into the tank on the driver's side and picks up the fuel and pumps it back over to the other side of the tank, which flows out into the fuel filter. either the hose is broke or disconnected or something. So I'm waiting on some stuff to come in the mail today from Amazon so I can drain the gas out of the tanks, take it apart. But the sending unit should be facing straight up under the back seat. On this particular year, they're facing straight down under the car. When you're laying on your back, they come straight to stupid. It's just completely asinine they would do that. So anyway, slide some more parts in. Now I'm kind of guessing at which skirt since I printed out the thing in pieces. Probably the two big ones. Yeah, it lines up right, so it comes out flush that way. So usually whenever I work on something, if I don't remember how to do it or I've never done it before, then I go to YouTube and I watch videos. Or I Google it and then try to find a video or somebody talking about it. But some of the problems I've been having, it's really hard finding content. I finally found a video where somebody had cut that particular gas tank in half longwise and they're explaining on the stuff on the inside. It was either a Russian video or German. I couldn't understand the guy talking, but obviously I knew what I was looking at and it explained everything in detail. So I'm grateful for the video. Whenever I watch a video, first thing I do is I smash the like button, like hopefully everybody's doing here. And subscribing is free, smashing the like button is free. And it's all extremely appreciated. Okay, next page. Tighten them up. Alrighty then. Just snug them all up. Yeah, music would definitely make this easier. A really slight gap there. You can kind of see that move back and forth. So that's fine. And then next page, you'll probably be putting it all together, putting sides on, I bet. Obviously. Yep. What it is. Bring my first piece back over. Let's check out chat. Hey, Tor, what's going on, buddy? The build is going good, other than there's 100 million bags with bolts, and it's like, where is everything? So I spend more time looking for the part than working. And then I guess my internet dropped a little bit ago. So everyone's like, oh, no, it dropped. I have internet problems here. Luckily, it came right back up. Because this Talk Studio, if you're offline for, I forget how long it is, it doesn't take that long. It'll just drop the stream. So where StreamYard won't do that. StreamYard will just stay running offline until you can get back on, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. Anyway. Trying to get in here to tighten that up. Yeah, I printed out some purple trays, but I didn't open the box in advance of the stream. I wanted to, because what I'm going to do for the next stream, whatever I'm going to be working with in the stream, I'm going to have it separated and laid out so I don't have to fumble through looking for it. But But yeah, the kit is awesome. It's everything is highly detailed, laid out, cut, marked. Paperwork is unbelievable. Best I've ever seen. Yeah, I took my big desk that you guys see on my Hangouts and I slid it over here, moved my computer chair, and that's why it's lined up like this. And I drug a monitor over here, keyboard, stream deck. Yeah, Andrew, it's a lot of fun putting together. For those who like tinkering, this is perfect. It's well worth the price just for the fact of tinkering with it, putting it together. Everything's well labeled. Huge community for support and all the people in chat also. On my subscriber thing, my membership on YouTube is set to $4.99, and I know that I only got like 10 people or so that joined, and a lot of big channels I know they got theirs set to $2.99, so I need to figure out how to change that and bring mine down to $2.99. So I'd rather have more people subscribe at a lower price and have a higher price and have less people. It helps out the channel immensely. Let me check this. It's going to be, yeah, back over here. Slide parts together. Be my last 4 pieces. So I printed everything on the X1 carbon. And I use Pop Blue, ASA from Polymaker. And then the trays are green. Okay, the next one's going to be putting the end on. Putting the trays in and then putting the end on. All right. And there's how the inside came out. They just press in. And let's see. Next one, we put the end on with the bolts in it and leave the one side loose, which I haven't done that yet. Where are my screws? Oh, right there. My bolts. We're getting there. Starting to look like a turtle box. See if I got room to spin this. Doesn't feel like it's going together right. Check some chat again. Why am I having trouble with this? Hey, Sergio. You're having a great day? Trying to figure out why it's not sliding together. Okay, let's see if I can put it up on end. Which that was a mistake. Now it's all just going to fall apart. Oh, I see what was wrong. That was misaligned. There we go. Alrighty. Once you figure it out, you'll understand it. It's in the wrong groove, I guess you'd say. It's in the wrong groove, man. And it's cattywampus too. Let me take a look at my page here again. See what it's talking about leaving loose. Okay, those bottom two. I'll go around and snug the rest of them up. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yay! I think I got a yay button. Let me find it. Well, that was step 21. So let me move on to the next section. See what we got. Next section. Extruders. You need 4 extruders in total to assemble your box turtle. Before you move to the next section, ensure that you have the 4 extruder units. We do, and they're in a bag. Let me set this turtle out of the way. The box, anyway. Put that up here somewhere. Alrighty. Okay. Stepper kit. And we got motors right here. Pull them out. Make sure nothing's hiding in there. No stickers. Put that box, I don't know, on the floor behind me. Okay, we got those. Why do I have to back all the way up through this? There's one. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't lighting up. Okay, there we go. Heat insert time. All right, let me grab some parts. They're here somewhere. I think they're going to be pot blue. Yep. Four of those. It looks like the cubbies. We got the covers right there. Four of those. Okay. Okay, we got those. Got the motors. All kinds of goodies. Let's see if I cleaned all these up. Now, when I printed these, like I had mentioned, I did use little tiny tree supports to try to keep these areas cleaner. And I popped them off. At least I think I did on these. And then I've already, yeah, should be good to go. Already cleaned up. Motors 1 through 4 are labeled as well. Stepper 3. Okay, that's number 2, number 3, number 1, number 4. Okay, I got those in order. Let's bring this gizmo back over here. Plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh. Okay, that'll heat back up to, I think 260 is what I was working with. Let that get heating that back up. Let me see what's going on with chat. Hope you guys are all having a great day wherever you're at. Hope you don't have a lot of snow. Hey, did you check out Tripod's video on that snow blower, the remote control snow blower? That is so cool. It cost an arm and a leg, but that thing is really cool. So I shared it out when I seen it. You guys got to watch that video by Tripod's Garage. That's the end of the section. Yep. Time to do the thing over and over and over and over. They're labeled. Today's a good day, no snow for us. Yeah, I live in Vegas. The last time I had snow was like 15 years ago, like an inch on the ground out front where I live out by Nellis Air Force Base. It never snows here, so I wish it would. If you live on the outskirts of Vegas, sometimes it'll snow on the outskirts of town, depending on where you live at. So we're having fun. Awesome. Check out the paperwork and see what goes where. I really like these instructions. You can zoom in on them. You can rotate them. Awesome. Don't know who designed them from Armored Turtle, but they are really cool. They're the best ever. All companies, watch this and do this. Hire this man or this team that did this, and you do the same. Man or woman, I should say. You get that stand corrected. And then the 2 are going to go down there on the sides. And then 1 on that one. Alrighty then. See if I can, you can kind of see it right there. Got my glasses on. I'll look real close to make sure I get it right where I want it. As you get older, you got to wear reading glasses and you need more light. So how do you guys think my stream is going for doing this? Going all right? I know you guys probably watch everybody streaming all the time. Okay, 2 on the sides. 1 goes down in there. Yeah, I think that looks good. I can show you on the camera. And I got to do the cover and then go back and do the others. So on the cover, I need 1 right there in that corner, top left on the picture there. You get this one in, and I'll stop and drink some water. Perfecto. Come on, camera. There you go, that one right there. Okay, let me go check chat, and I'll get a drink here in 1 second. But did I only have the hiccup that one time on the internet dropping? Dan's 3D Prints, hello? Yeah, I seen that yesterday. I think it was Taylor when he was missing a skirt. I watched him for a little bit. Yeah, all the heat inserts come with a kit. They're real small. Yeah, they're like really little. Let me show you here. A whole bunch of them, little bitty tiny ones. Yeah, there's like parts galore everywhere. That's the biggest thing about the kit. There's so many bags. Now, if you're doing this at home, you could easily take the time to separate it. When I do my next stream next week, where when I'm continuing to build this, I'll try to separate out what I need for that stream, so I'm not digging and doing this, and can't find nothing. So drink some water. Oh, and I modified my super chat button. So If I ever get a super chat today, it'll look like this. I'm trying to get that to work on the Stream Deck, and I can't get it to work for some reason. The way I had it set up, every time I would change the screen and come back to the main screen, it was automatically playing that MP4, and I can't figure out why when I put it on its own button, it won't work in OBS. All right. I'm at 260 on my soldering gun here. So jump back down to that camera. And we're going to do the same thing here 3 more times as these right here. So those are good to go. Put that one in. Grab a heat insert. Put my glasses on my face so I can see what I'm doing. And I look at the first one for reference. The heat inserts are smooth on one side and smaller than the higher side that's basically looks threaded. So it's obvious which way they go in. They just drop down in there and set. Well, they sit right on top, but they drop in though. That way you know what it's obvious, put it that way. Okay, those 3 are good to go. Here we go. Put just enough pressure to get it flush. You know, I should do more live streams like this. I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now that I got it all set up. Actually, the only thing I don't have is music. Something I can stream that you can hear and I can hear. I'd like to play Metallica or something in the background. Obviously, I can't do that. Get a copyright strike. We got the 2 on the sides going right there. One on the top. Drop one down in there. Back up so I can see it better. Should have got a magnifying glass so I can. Where it's at? I got it right here. Headlamp. So yeah, it's not in there far enough. That's good. That one was good. Yeah, yesterday here in Las Vegas, it got up in the 70s. Looks good. Hey, Tripod, what's going on? Yeah, that was a killer video, man. I really liked your video. Nice seeing all that snow. Nice looking snowblower. Seems to me that, I don't know if that's normal in your area. I've never seen nobody with anything like that. All your neighbors probably come out and want to watch it. People driving by will stop to check it out. And it's looking good. Two more of these to do, and then we'll move on to the next section. Please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Share the stream. I may do part 2 of this next week, the same day, or I may do it sooner. I'm not sure yet. Probably do it sooner if I can get it done quicker. Almost. Looks good. Do the ones on the side here. The ones on top and the one that's recessed. And don't touch the one on the side you just put in with your finger while you're holding the part. I just did. And that was just a hair too deep. We'll be right. Yeah, I'll be fine. I want to put this on my Sobel SV08, but I'll have to put like vanilla clip or whatever on it, and I got to figure out what type of hot end and cutter and all that. I have no idea at this moment, but once I get the kit done, then I'll research it and figure it out, and then probably live stream it from there. I have to wait and see. And if you're interested in getting a roll of Polymaker filament, go ahead and enter the giveaways. Pin post up top. Polymaker has some of the best filament on the planet. They got just about every type and color you can possibly think of. And we'll do the giveaway here in just a little bit. It's like I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Okay, all those are done. Let's check my next page. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, got those done. Drop the bearing in, put the microswitch in behind it. All right, times 4. Probably. See what the next page is. And we're putting gears together. All right. D2HW microswitch. Load 1, load 2, load 3, load 4. So take those in order. It should be correct. Yeah, SVA's been working fine for me. It's been working real well. Initially, when I first got it, I had a lot of trouble. But yeah, it's been working good. I don't use it as much as I should because I have too much garbage or stuff everywhere. I guess is the word I should supposed to use. Grabbing those little bearings. And wait a minute, let me get this out of the way. That unplugged. Do not grab it by the hot tip. Just set it out of the way. Never grab by the tip. Okay, we got this part right here. We're going to drop a little bearing down inside there. Just like yay. Then we're going to put the microswitch in there on top of it. Well, that was too easy. Let's see what the next page says. Well, I can do that to all 4 of them. That's 1. Where's 2? Here's 2. Drop a bearing down in there. There's 2. Here's 3. And drop the bearing down in there. Say that again. There's 3. Here comes 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, I did that wrong. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me in chat. I didn't drop the wire through. So, wires got to go down to the bottom first. All right, let me just reroute that. Getting there. It's not a race. Just take your time, do it right. But if you did these for a living, you'd get really good at it, and you could actually fly through it faster. But for your own personal use, take your time, do it right. No reason to be in a hurry. That's what I think, anyway. Okay, next. We're right here. All right. Now I got to find them. So figure out where they're at. They're laying here somewhere. Dual drive gear kit. Fetus. 4 sets. The drive gear kits. Oh, cool. They're all separate. So you can see this. See, here's the bag right here. You open it up, and there's 4 inside. So it's cool. It's all ready to go. Awesome. Pop over to chat, see what's happening here. Off axis, what's going on? How you doing today? Can it work with a Bamboo A1? Well, they have their own AMS system for that. This is for clipper-based machines. You have to set it up and configure it, but it's for clipper-based machines. Hey, Nikita, you haven't barked at me all day. Why? Want a cracker? Here. I've been laying out for the beginning of the stream, but you never barked. I actually got some bones up here, too. Okay, one bag has some little tiny set screws. So be careful you don't lose them. They're very little. I don't know what those are. Like little tiny needle bearings or something, is what it looks like. Sort of. Okay. No, that's the wrong bearing. I don't go in there. That's the bearings in the bag go in there. Okay, that goes on there. Got a set screw that goes in here, which will go on the flat on this gear here. There's a flat spot right there. And then a bearing goes on after it. So, figure out what Allen I have to fit that. That's really tiny. That's what she said, right? That's not going to work. Man, that's little. To figure out where those Allens are. There's some real small ones here somewhere. Didn't know I did nothing that little. That's way too big. I got another one over here on the desk. Let me go so I can grab it. It's on that other desk. Go around the other side. Well, I had everything I needed right there, but there's always something, right? Ouch. This probably is too big too. No, it fits it. I got it. It actually fits it. Align the grub shoe with the flat side of the D shaft, but not tighten it fully at this time, okay? Put the bearing on after it. Okay. Let's see what the next picture looks like. And then we're going to insert it in the thingamabob and put the lid on it. Looks right. Yeah, and it's reading shot from a distance. And we're going to put a cover on it. Yeah, it looks right. No, actually, it's not right. I didn't pop those out. Yeah, see that? On the outside of the cover, when I printed that, I forgot to pop these out. That way I can actually put the bolts in. So. See? Now that'll work like that. And then screws, it wants 3 M3 by 8. M3 by 10. M3 by 8. Got a billion of them right here. Whole bunch. Figure out what tool fits it. They're marked in red. They screw all the way down. Got to be careful you don't over tighten them. Because if you do, you're going to be reprinting stuff. Take it down and stop. Get it snug. Okay, those 3 are in there. There's one on the side. Right there. Like it just goes in that bottom hole that was recessed. And if you drop it, stick it on your Allen driver first. It says thread it until it bottoms out. And it bottomed out. Okay. So I'm going to have to do that 4 times. Let's see what the next page shows. Adjusting it with filament. And putting those in. Insert a piece of filament to ensure that the drive gear is aligned properly. Secure the grub screw. Okay, let's go back. And we'll put things together. Change cameras to that one for a minute. And we got the one done. So we'll just do the other 3. Then we'll run through the filament, tighten the grub screw in those unit, and then put in the PTFE quick disconnector, and then we'll move on. Pull chat back up, see what's going on. Got 28 people watching, it says. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please smash that like button, help me out. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Well, if you're commenting in chat, I know you're subscribed because I got subscriber mode turned on for 5 minutes. And the reason I do that is to keep away the porn bots that used to pop up on streams all the time. So if you want to get rid of the bots, set it to subscriber mode and they basically go away. Now, why is there an extra one out? Was there 2 in there? Oh, yeah, there was 2 in there. Throw these extra bags. Been streaming for, let's see, 11, 12, 1, 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Let's do the giveaway. Let me get that going right now. Let me unpin the comment. Or actually, let me see, make sure I can log back into my account. Because it wasn't working a while ago. They sent me a code to my phone. I never got it. I kept hitting retry until it finally booted me out. Okay, now my phone made noise. I should have got the code. Come on, phone, work. My phone's just spinning. Appreciate it, Da Vinci. Yes, it's me. Okay. Got to get my YouTube back up. One second, guys. Get this going. I got 6,870 subscribers. I'll be so happy when I at least make it to 10,000. I've only been doing this since 2017. I got like a zillion videos, but whatever. Anyway. See, content. Live streams. Right there. Okay, I got chat pulled back up. Take the pin link, unpin it. So we're going to do the giveaway. Go to my Google Doc. Where the hell did my doc go? My dock disappeared. I got to find it. All right, I got it. Okay, that's turned off. Save. Summary. Okay, put them on the wheel. Okay, let me share my screen. Hopefully everybody can see that okay. And we're going to draw for one roll of Polymaker, the coupon, which will be worldwide, anywhere they ship to. The coupon is basically worth $35. So if you buy a $20 roll of filament, pick two, pay the extra $5, you get free shipping, or apply the money wherever you want to put it. But as soon as we draw, I'll give you my email. I've already got the code and the link, which I'll send right back to you. Somebody, third person, give me a number between 5 and 20. Third person. Okay, third person. Those came in fast. 1, 2, 3. Guy of the Jedi says 6. I believe that's what that is. Okay, we're going to shuffle 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All righty, and here we go, guys. Good luck to everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan's 3D Prince UK, are you in chat? Congratulations, you run a roll of Polymaker. Please say something in chat, Dan. Dan's 3D Prince UK. Grab my tablet and write that down. Dan's 3D Print UK, are you here? Oh, I had to scroll and find it. Yep, here he is. Congratulations. Here, let me post my email in chat. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you back the code real quick. Yeah, if you could send me an email, Dan, I'll shoot you back the code and the link for your Polymaker. Congratulations. And as soon as the stream is over today, I go through and I delete all the responses, so none of that's floating around. I do that every stream. Check my email here when I get it from him. We'll get that going. And if he's able to respond to me right away. Hey, Tony Wright. Okay, I got it. Okay, just a second. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, it's this one right here. Just a minute, guys. Almost got this done. Copy this code over for him. All right. Okay, Dan, here is the form or the link and the code right here. Sending it back to you. You should have it here in a minute. And we'll get back to working on the box girdle. Congratulations. Very cool. Thank you very much. Pull up my email here so I can see what's, can't see it and clear across the room. All right. Yeah, I just opened the tab again for YouTube and it's going click, click, click. I don't know why the chat isn't catching up real fast. That's weird. Lost Inc. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff everywhere. Yeah, I took my desk normally behind me and I shoved it over here. And anyway, we're getting there. We're coming to the box girdle here. So appreciate it. You go back over here. It's kind of like rinse and repeat. We're working on this part here. So let me switch my camera back down here. We got this one pretty much done. So put these others together. We'll just line up the grub screw hole, which I'm not seeing for some reason. Am I blind? What's going on here? Well, I guess that part's for something else. I took the wrong one. Come on, bag, open. Be careful you don't lose the grub screws or they stick to your hand, the oil from your hand. They're very tiny. Here's the correct one. This one right here. It's got the hole in it. Oh, from memory, that seemed right. Yeah, I definitely got to have music next time. At least have it low. Look at my picture here just to confirm. Plus the one on the side, all right? Just take it down, snug it. You're screwing in plastic, so be careful. You got the one that goes in that recess. Just to run that one down until it bottoms out. And that's it. Bottomed out. So there's 2 of them done. I guess a bunch of these other parts are just things we don't use. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. Keep everything because you never know what you will or won't need. And then there's probably a few extra things here and there in case you drop something. They give you a couple extras. Oh, time to get a drink. Let's see what's going on with chat. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, you got it. Cool. Yeah, they got fantastic directions, very well labeled, bags, everything. It's just there's so many of them, you got to kind of separate them. And, anyway, it's working out good. And I went to the dollar store and I bought a bunch of these plastic tubs to put a bunch of parts in. Then either on printables or Thingiverse, I printed out a bunch of trays. I just sized them up quite a bit. So to put different things in. I did print out all the gears, even though they come with gears. I printed out TPU feet, but I believe they come with the feet too. I'm pretty positive. So, but everything is clearly labeled in bags. Instructions are very clear. Go here to the next one. Um, get the bearings out, put them on. Bearing fell off. Bearing back on. Back in the part, turn the part over, cover on it the correct way. Jiggle it, put a little pressure on it, and then it'll all go together. Just like that. I'm attempting to keep the correct camera on so you guys can see what I'm doing. But it's all, I'm just doing the same thing over and over basically. Another one to do after this. But hope you guys appreciate the live stream. Like the live stream. I like doing this for you. I like being on. Just trying to get all my ducks in a row, get it all going. But I don't want to take forever to do this, so I don't know. I'll figure out what's a good day and I'll come back and do part 2. Let's see, today's Wednesday. I don't know, either Friday or Sunday probably come back to do part 2. I'm thinking. And I'm only on YouTube doing this. That until it bottoms out, about right there. Okay, we've got 3 done. Come over here to the 4th one. Yep, hydrate. Oh. If you're wondering why I got tissue paper around my vape pipe, it's because it leaks. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Something I need to quit doing. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, the next one. The easiest way that I've found to get that can't think of what I want to call it. Anyway, pressing it on the table so I can see it. Grub screw. Yeah. If it's so tiny, try to hold in your hand and get it on the tool. It's a lot simpler just to press into it. And you slide the bearing on where you have the grub screw on the flat side. Hold it with one finger while you put the grub screw in the other. Leave it loose, don't tighten it up. Make sure it's straight. Run then stop. Put your bearings on. It's like with a lot of bolts, when you use bolts on things, you can't get it started into the hole, so you go backwards the wrong direction, and it basically lines itself up and then go forward, and then you can start the threads. You can see it fell off. The bearing fell off. Put it back on there. Cap on, kind of squeeze it together. It'll press itself together. screws in and snug them up. Never get them tight because it's plastic you're screwing into. You know, living here in Las Vegas, whenever something breaks in the house, on the car, wherever it's at, 99.9% of the time it's because it was plastic. So it's always plastic, it fails. So most people, wow, did you hear that? That's my stomach. Most people that do these builds, about how far do they go till they stop the first stream? I think they go about 3 hours. And I'm at 2 hours, 46 minutes right now. Okay, that's in. I don't exceed it 100% right. So I got a little gap right there. Can you see that? I have to take that apart and play with it. These other ones didn't have that little gap, so something's not 100% in place there. Maybe it's that grub screw. Yeah, that turns easily. This one doesn't, so yeah, something's not quite right. So I can't turn the gear. Let me switch back over so I can see chat. No, something's not right there. But that's normal. It's always one, right? It's always something goes up wrong with one of them, whatever it may be. Yeah, grub screw. Because I had it probably too snug. That's what it was. I had the grub screw too tight, and it couldn't slide. Yeah, like it's too close to the gear. Yeah, I still got to. That's better. If I can adjust it, I can get to it. And another thing, when you have these little grub screws laying on the counter and you're working with things, be careful you don't accidentally put your arm down. It'll stick to your skin. You move away from the table, now you lost it forever. So be very careful checking your skin, trying to keep all the parts together. Because typically, if you drop it on the floor, you know, it's good luck. Let's see what's next here. Back over here to the right paperwork. Then they run the filament through it, putting that in. Putting that on it. Okay, got a piece of filament. Where's that knife at? Just want to get that lined up. Tighten up the grub screw. Seems a little stiff. Have to work itself out, but it's a learning process. So let's see. Hey, Dan. Yeah, Dan, I'm not talking as much as I should be. Turn the gear around by hand. Get the grub screw lined up. It just seems all this mechanism seems to be too stiff, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure that's wrong, but for now, I'll go with it. Don't think that's 100% right. Let's see here. Okay, let's pop those two in the end. Bowden couplers. A bunch of them right here. Pull off a little rubber thing. It's like a Hot Wheel tire, which basically falls off. You don't even have to really pull them up. They're just barely sitting there. And we'll put one on each side. And that one almost pressed all the way in without any effort. It's a little crooked. One. Yeah, they press in real easy. Well, not real easy, but just barely hardly anything tapping on them. That's two. Yeah, that would have been awesome if Jason with LDO would have messaged me on Twitter this morning and said, "Hey, do you want to give away a box turtle?" But it never happened. So maybe it will in the future, maybe it won't. But usually it's on the first live stream and they're allowed to give away things. So anyway, well, at least I was able to give away a roll of filament. Contacted Polymaker because I give one away every Saturday on my regular Maker Hangout, and I was told by Joel that I could give away a second roll on a second live stream. He said total of 2 a week if I was live streaming twice. That's why when I go on other people's streams and they're giving away filament, I never enter the drawing because I can't win Polymaker filament because I'm an affiliate with them. And if I should ever have a project or need filament for something, I just tell them what it is and they give me a code to get filament or they don't. That's how I done my big alien behind me. I think you've seen it. Xenomorph alien, 35 rolls of Polymaker filament, and lots of glue. And then when it broke in the middle and fell apart, I had to use a 2-part epoxy to put it back together. You can see those are in now. Let's jump over to the paperwork. Remove the printed in place as shown. Okay, let's find that. I think I might have done that. Yeah, purple ASA. There's 4 of them. Remove the print in place support as shown. Need to get down in there and pop that up with something. Guess I should have already had those removed on the stream, but then you guys wouldn't see whether or not I had trouble with it. There it goes. All right. Let's see that. Okay, now that I got this little tiny screwdriver, let's try that again on this one. Okay. Yeah, pretty much pop right out easy. I just started using the wrong tool to begin with, but this little screwdriver works fine. Kind of wiggle it underneath it and then pop it back, and then it breaks it loose. Yeah. Piece of cake once you figure it out, but that's kind of like with anything, right? Okay. Let's see what's the next page here. Aha, that's where that other one goes. Pop that in there in that orientation. Okay. That's shaft bearing. Okay, assemble the idler by placing 2 needle bearings, if I have those, in the idler gear and slide the 20-millimeter pin inside the assembly. Now is the time to lubricate the needle bearing. Press firmly in idler assembly into the guidler as shown. Mind the orientation. Alrighty then, that's one with those needle bearings before. And I do have a little bottle of lube right here that they supplied. A little bit of grease right here, LDO. And it's already cut off. That's good. Okay. So we got the bearing here. Or we got the gear there, the bearing here. No, that's not right. Oh, that's okay. The needle bearings. Oh, that's what those are for. 2 needle bearings. Okay, I was wondering what those were. Okay. Yeah. All right. What I thought they were. Slide them on there. A tiny bit of grease. Like there's a. Okay, it just goes in there just like that. That orientation. Take care, George. Yep, give it a nice squeeze. It'll go in. Oh, see if I can show you this. Possibly could have went just a tad further the shaft to the one side, so let's tap it. There, that worked. Alrighty, get that one done. How's everybody in chat doing? Everybody still doing well? I didn't put nobody to sleep yet, have I? You refresh my YouTube so I can see what's going on here. Hey, Tor. Just working on my printer design. Okay. Stephen Poole lurking. All right. Grab another shaft. Put 2 needle bearings on it carefully. Oh, and if you got a cat, keep them off your table because they'll definitely lose all your parts. Put a little bit of grease on the needle bearings. I'll attempt to wipe it around a little bit. Stick that inside there, center it up. Check my orientation with the other one. Oops, don't drop it, which I just did. Sort of dropped it. Yeah. Okay. There's the other one. And it spins freely. That's 2. Put 2 needle bearings on the shaft. Put a little lube on the needle bearings. Kind of dab it around with your hands. Kind of spin it best that you can. Slide it in the gear. Grab the plastic switch. Or the lever, whatever it is. Line it up, press it in, you're good to go. Spin freely. Got 1 more of those to do. Rinse and repeat. Grab a shaft, put 2 needle bearings on it. A little bit of grease, wipe it around best that you can. Please like, subscribe, and share. Be much appreciated. That on there. And press it together. Alrighty, we got 4 of them. Find the cap to the grease, put that back on. Take all your empty bags, put them in the garbage. Oh, be sure you put these in a bigger bag before you put it in your big bin, because the garbage truck dumps it. You don't want these little bags flying all over the neighborhood. So you might want to put it in a larger grocery bag or something and tie it shut. Helps to keep stuff together. Let's see. Okay, go back to this page here. And then we're going to get some screws. M3 by 30. Awesome. M3 by 30. Hey, I found them. They're right here. Believe it or not, M3 by 30. I got them. They were right over there. The pile is slowly getting down. And if you guys think I'm goofy, wait till I'm really tired or I've been drinking. Come on, bag open. I usually rip. There we go. There we go. So we need 4 of those. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope some of you possibly shared out this stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Helps out the channel, helps it grow. Okay, that has a red arrow. So, let's see. Get the right orientation here. Okay, there's the right orientation. Grab 1. And that goes in just like that. Okay, I got it. That has a red arrow, so we'll go ahead and snug it slightly. Don't want to get it too tight. Run it down. It's pretty stiff. I think I got to leave it looser than that. I think that needs to move freely. Okay, there. See how it moves freely? I think that's right. If it's not right, tell me in chat and I'll snug it up. Okay, go over here to the next one. But I sure hope you appreciate the build and the way I'm doing it my style. Should move freely, Tor. Okay. That looks pretty freely. And that one's just falling open freely. Thank you, Tor. Third one. Seems right. It can always be adjusted. Here's the 4th one. I'm shocked my dogs have been so good today. Maybe that's something to do with me standing behind this big table. Okay. Let's see what's next here. Putting the screen in the tension, thread the tensioner through the guide until the spring engages fully. Turn 2 1/2 turns further. All right. Let me figure out where that is. No, I've seen them earlier. Where are the knobs? Okay, there's some springs. That's not it. Those are magnets. Want a cracker, dogs? Want a cracker? Where's Sandy Lulu? Sandy Lulu! Here you go, want a cracker? Maybe they're in the bottom of the box. No. Are they in that bag? Yeah, I ran filament through it and I snugged up the grub screw a little bit. It was stiff, but it ran through it. Just looking for the black knobs. Those are gears. Oh, here they are. All right, I got them. Right here. Okay. Thread the tensioner through the guide hole until the spring engages fully. Turn 2 1/2 turns further. All right. Spring engages. Are we talking when it touches, when the spring touches? That's kind of a hard one. Because I can run it all the way down till it's snug, and then it's completely crushed. See, like that. So that being all the way down, all the way towards too far, right? Yeah, all the way down. So I'll back it all the way out till it's just sloppy. Looks like it's starting to grab there by how I'm filling it. And then turn 2 1/2 turns. 1, 2 1/2. Okay. And I based that on the emblem. Screw it in until it kind of looks and feels like the spring it's grabbing. Look at the emblem. Let's see. 1, 2 1/2. That's how I'm going to try it. All right, that might be correct. I'm sure they're wrong, but something's better than nothing. Insert a piece of filament through the extruder and adjust the grip by backing out the anti-squish screw. Oh, here's a helpful video by Dr. Dave. Haven't watched Dr. Dave's video. The extruder here should have good bite into the filament and everything should spin smoothly. All right. Insert a piece of filament through the extruder. Yeah, that don't feel right. They don't look right either. Okay, there it's screwing in. And I dropped filament. Let me get another piece of filament. Where's my flush cutters? Here they are. Oh. And a piece of filament. That's nice and bent. Let's see what's the next step after this. Put the motor on, place stepper motor on the extruder housing. Run the wire down. All right. I have to adjust that and then put the motor on. Let's just put the motor on. Let's move on to putting the motor on. Lots of adjustment will have to be done. Let's make sure I get them in order. That's load 2. Load 1. Go load 1 with the motor 1. Stepper 1. Okay. Let's turn that around. Oh, unless you had adjust for tension. Okay, M3x8 screw. Do not forget the M3 washer on the adjustable side is shown. Okay. M3x8. Okay, we got those right here. That one in the bottom. Okay, now I got to find the washer. M3 washer. Okay, got a bag right here. M3 by 7.0.5 washer, 6 of them. We're getting there, everybody. Them on the table. I'll run it down. I'm not going to get it tight yet. Okay, this is number 2. So I need stepper 3 and stepper 2. Obviously, it seems like it'd be in order, like 2 there. And I missed it. Yeah, a little tiny washer. I was having trouble picking up, so I just got my finger wet and picked it right up. So that worked. And I'll just run that in, but I won't get it there. I'm not going to tighten it up yet. Run it there and stop just to get it put together. Okay, that's number 3, and this is stepper 3. So that looks correct. All right, now we need a washer. Okay, we got the last one put on here. Motor goes in that orientation. Darn it. That isn't what I normally would have said if I wasn't live streaming. Darn, it's not normally in my vocabulary. I got a potty mouth. What's going on with that? It's not tightening. What in the hell? Oh, if you use the correct Allen, then it'll tighten. If you don't, you'll spin forever, and then you'll wonder what in the hell's going on. So, use the right tool for the right job. Now, where's my other washer? I had 6 on the table. Well, there's a bag. It still has more in it. Okay. One fell out. This goes in on the top. And of course they need to be adjusted, but those are together. Let's see. Backlash adjustment. Put the zip tie on it. Well, I got to do the adjustment, but we can put the zip tie on it. Let's see, ensure the backlash between the stepper and the stepper gear and 50T is set properly. Ensure this from helpful video. I'll check out the video. Grab a zip tie. I guess they just use the regular zip ties for this, right? Or do they have something special? The only zip ties I've seen were in the one package. Yeah, I don't see any others. Hey, what's going on, Tim? How you doing today, Tim? Yeah, it's going real good. My internet dropped earlier. If you're still, I don't know if you're still watching, but had an internet issue earlier. It dropped, but luckily it came right back up. So we're getting there. Gave away a roll of Polymaker filament a little bit ago. Been streaming since 11 o'clock, so 11, 12, 1, 2, what, 3.5 hours? Something like that. Some black zip ties. Yeah, so many bags and so many parts everywhere. The hardest part is just digging through everything, trying to find the next parts that you need. But it's a nice kit. Like how it's all set up. Let's go back here to this camera. Take a look at the picture. Let me turn that around. I'm going to have to dig those out. They got, yeah, see, it's right over top. I'm going to take my knife and go through and clean all those out to put my zip tie in there. They're right here. They've all got to be cut out. Yeah, I got to dig all those out right there and then unhook the wire, route it down there, put the zip tie in, snip it. So when we come back on the next stream, I'll have that already done. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. What do you think? Are people still here? Wake up, wake up. we're at the end of today's stream. Wake up, wake up. Anyway, yeah, it's really cool. Thank you, LDO Motors. Thank you, Polymaker. Thank you, everybody that's watching. Yeah, it's been really cool. I just got to kind of sort things out. There's like 1 million bags, parts galore everywhere. So, hey, Thunder Keys, how goes the build? Yeah, it's doing really well. I've got to cut it where the zip ties go right here. I've got to dig that out so I can run the zip tie down the side, and I have to adjust this properly. I'm going to watch this other guy's video. It's listed on here. Dr. Dave. Box is built. Got that put together right here. So that looks really cool. Polymaker printed really nice. Great design. I love the instructions. They're top notch. And I went with PLA Pro for the trays here. And Polymaker, Pot Blue, ASA, and Purple ASA for everything else. So lots of parts, lots to do. I'll probably come back in a few days. Got to figure out when, get it rescheduled, and have part 2. Yeah, I really appreciate the company, everybody. Thank everybody for being here. Let's see. Please like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. Tell people that you were on my stream and I've done a good job, or tell them I did a bad job. You know, whatever you think. It's your opinion. So I hope I entertained everybody and hope you liked what I was doing. Go through my tabs here and see what I got. So anyway, yeah, until the next time in a couple days, everybody have an awesome day. Like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. Take care, you guys. See you in a bit.